Hi friends at DramaWay, it's Jessi Cruickshank wishing you all a very happy World Down Syndrome Day. This is such a special day, and I know it's so weird because we're all at home and we're not out doing things together or celebrating, but I'm so happy to be celebrating online with all of you. And I wanted to say thank you for all of your amazing, brilliant, smart, funny questions. I'm going to take a moment to answer them all. And the first question you probably have in your mind is, why am I sitting in front of this wacky backdrop? Well, it's because I am also at home because of this quarantine. I am at home with my twin 2-year-olds. And I know Jessica Rotolo had one question, and it was, how old are your twins now? Well, they're 2.5 and they're boys. So they're kind of going crazy during this quarantine. They're stuck in the house. So instead of letting them color all over my walls, I decided to put this big piece of paper up and let them color all over the paper. So now I'm doing this video for you in front of this beautiful art made by my 2-year-old. So that's my first answer to your first question. Good question, Jessica. How old are my twins? And now I'm going to answer a question from Diana Claire and her mom. Such a great question. Why is World Down Syndrome Day important to you? Oh, it's important to me because everybody on this planet deserves to be celebrated, and people with Down syndrome are some of my favorite people in the world. As a lot of you know, I used to work at DramaWay. Now I work at an arts community for people with all abilities, just like yours, called Born to Act Players here in Los Angeles. And the people that I've worked with and met who have Down syndrome, honestly, are some of the most talented, special, kind, beautiful people I've ever met. And so today's a day to celebrate those people, to celebrate people of all abilities, and to show the world what you can do. Because not only are you doing incredible things in the arts, but in athletics, in the world. And to be able to have that visibility today and showcase all of your talents to the world is so important. So that's why it's important to me, and I'm so honored to be celebrating it with you. So again, happy World Down Syndrome Day, everybody. Okay, this is a question from Sean McNally. Hi, Sean. How much time should I put into rehearsing a song or several? Sean, I hope you like this answer. There's no such thing as too much rehearsing, I believe. And I have been working in television for 15 years, and I don't think there is such thing as rehearsing for too long, because the more you practice, the more you rehearse, the better you get and the more comfortable you are. My secret, this is a secret just for DramaWay people. My secret to being natural and relaxed on television is that I practice my butt off before I go on television. Even before I recorded this video for you, my friends at DramaWay, I practiced. I read all the questions. I thought about my answers in my head. It's important to me to look like I'm prepared and relaxed and I know what I'm doing. And in order to do that, I practice a lot. So I think you should practice your song over and over and over again. I know you have a big show coming up in June. I'm hoping for all of you that, it happens. And I think you should use this opportunity, this time that you're spending at home, to just keep on practicing. Practice in the mirror, record a video on your iPhone, practice in the shower, sing your songs, practice, 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 because it's true what they say, practice makes perfect. This is a question from Sean. What can I do to get over the jitters before going on? You know what? Like I said, I've been doing this a long time and I still get the jitters. I still do. Anytime the camera goes on, anytime I have to walk out in front of a group of people, I still get those butterflies in my stomach. And I think it's a good thing. I think if you didn't get those jitters, you probably wouldn't do as good a job because you wouldn't really care. The jitters that you feel, the butterflies in your tummy you feel the moment before you go on stage or stand up in front of a group, even in front of your class, those mean that you care about what you're doing. And those mean that you're going to try extra hard. So you'll feel those jitters, and you should just allow yourself to feel those jitters, but take a deep breath. As long as you've practiced and you're prepared, you're going to get out there and crush it. That's my advice. Okay, this next questions are from Daryush. Hi, Daryush. I miss you and your mom. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for your questions. Jessi, please come watch me play a reporter alongside our DramaWay friends on June 13th if our play still happens. I got to meet you and Shahir when we appeared on CBC The Goods. I love and adore you. Well, of course I remember that. You were part of our awesome fashion show extravaganza on the goods. And if I am in Toronto, I'm in Los Angeles right now, but if I am in Toronto in June, I promise you I will come to see your show. And it's on video, so I'll stick to my promise, I swear. Okay, this is again from Dari. Oh, this is from Candace. Hi, Candace. I have a question for our dear friend, Jessi Cruickshank. Oh, how is she coping with this coronavirus? Since we were affected by the coronavirus, what is she doing with her family to pass the time? Candace, that's such a good question. You know why? Because I am at home with two twins who don't understand. I mean, they're only two, so they don't understand. I can't sit them down and explain coronavirus to them. They just want to go to preschool and play with their friends and go to the playground, and they're not able to do that right now. So I'm trying to take it day by day, and I'm also trying to be really creative about the activities we do. So like I said, I covered my whole house in big yellow paper and I let them go crazy and paint all over it. We're drawing on the sidewalk. We're finding rocks and painting them. We're doing all kinds of things. We're here. I even have some crafts that we made. Let me find them. Look, I'm back. We built spaceships. We built butterflies. We made snails. This is the alien from Toy Story I made with my boys. More spaceships. We've been doing a lot of creative things. And I think it's really good at a time like this to be like you all are, which are creative people. Because being a part of DramaWay Arts teaches you how to be creative. It trains your brain to be creative. So when we're stuck in this strange, uncertain time and we're all at home, to be able to be creative and think of things to do and songs to sing and crafts to make, that's the greatest gift. So I'm trying to keep them busy and I'm trying to stay creative. I hope that answers your question, Candace. Okay, this next question is from Ben Clement. My question is, how does she feel about and what's her opinion on representation in the arts, and what is her opinion on disability in the arts and on film/television? Ben, what a great, intelligent question. Well, I have a strong opinion. I feel like more and more, every single year that goes by, we're seeing more and more representation in film and television. I mean, this year you had Peanut Butter Falcon, you know, we've all seen Glee and American Horror Story. I mean, there are shows with amazing representation of people of all abilities now on film and television, and I hope it happens more and more, because the reality is, the world isn't just made up of, you know, boring people. The world is made up of all different kinds of people. And if we're going to show an accurate reflection of what it's like to live in the world on film and television, we need to have shows that have all people of all ages, races, genders, sexuality, abilities. We need to show everybody on television. And so I am proud, you know, to know all of the incredibly talented actors over at DramaWay and here in Los Angeles at Born to Act Players who are continuing to showcase that, not just, you know, on stage at your shows, but on film and television. And the more visibility that you have, the better it is, because I want so many more people in this world to know how talented you all are and special. That's my opinion, Ben, and that's such a profound question. Thanks for asking it. Okay, Jessica Rotolo, I already answered your question about my twins, but this is what she wrote. I love you so much. That's so kind, Jess. I love you too. I'm so happy you're part of DramaWay. Me too. I would like to know, did you ever take acting lessons? You are so good in front of the camera. Thank you. Did you go to school to know how to be a TV host? Oh, that's a great question. I did. I went to drama school at the University of Toronto. When I was in high school, I was always involved in programs like DramaWay, and I was in my school play, and I even taught a program for people at my high school with Down syndrome and autism, people of all abilities. I taught a drama program, so I have always been really into it. I've been a drama nerd, just like you guys, my whole life. Then I went to theater school at the University of Toronto. And so I guess I did sort of get an education in terms of performing in theater. I never went to school for TV hosting. And I think there are certain skills that you can learn, but a lot of it is just being comfortable in front of the camera and being able to be yourself. And I think that's what's so special about all of you, is that you're all so able to be yourselves. I mean, You are the most yourselves people I know. Nobody at DramaWay walks in there and tries to be someone they're not, or tries to be cool or act a certain way. You're all just totally funny, silly, wacky, naturally you. And I think that's what makes a good TV host too, is just to be comfortable with who you are and to not be afraid to share all of that with the world. And that's what I try to do. And I think I hope that is what has helped to make me successful. Does that answer your question, Jess? Hope so. And I hope you're still doing lots of art. Jessica, I'm going to tell all your friends at DramaWay, Jessica made me one of the coolest pieces of multimedia art I've ever owned. It's still up in my house. So keep doing that artwork, Jess. Okay, a couple more questions. Before this is from Jenna. Jenna, hi, Jenna Martinuzzi. We all know and love Jenna. Before this COVID-19 situation, how did you go about traveling back and forth from the US to Canada for your work? Jenna, that's such a great question. And you know what's so funny? I actually, on my show called New Mom Who Dis, I actually did an episode with Jenna's dad. I don't know if you all knew that, but Jenna's dad was a star, and Danielle, as you know, Sternad, but Jenna's dad was a star of an episode of my show called, I think it's called I Made My Mom Take a Lie Detector Test, and Jenna's dad plays the lie detector operator. So hi to him. But you would know that I had flown back to Canada to film that episode. I go back and forth all the time. I do a ton of work in Canada. I love working in Toronto because that's where my friends and my TV family is. That's where I did The Goods. That's where I did Canada's Smartest Person. And so I just get on an airplane usually twice a month. I think things will change now with the coronavirus, but prior to this, I'd been getting on a plane once a month. I started to know the flight attendants. I would walk on, they'd go, "Hey, Jessi." They would know my little drink that I like to order. Like, you travel a lot when the people at the airport and the flight attendants know you by name. So I would just fly back and forth. And of course, it's harder now that I have twins and they're starting to say, like, why is mommy going away? Where is mommy? They're starting to become a little more aware of the fact that I'm not always home. But I'm also really proud of the work that I do. And I hope that they one day appreciate that I'm a hardworking mom and I'm just trying to be the best me so I can be the best mom to them. Jenna, last question, and I want to thank you all for your incredible questions. This is the last one I got from Jenna. Will you still be able to do your show in September? Oh, that's a great question. So my show, New Mom Who This, is supposed to launch actually in May. We were supposed to launch on Mother's Day, and no, we are not going to be able to launch in time for Mother's Day because we're just not able to finish filming the season. So we're waiting and waiting. It's kind of, we're not sure what's going to happen. In fact, a lot of the entertainment industry has paused right now and shows aren't being filmed because of this. So we're hoping that, things start to get back to normal sooner rather than later and we can start filming again. Because I think now more than ever, people need to come together and watch things that make them laugh and make them take their minds off of what's going on. And that's what you all do. You entertain at DramaWay. You make people, feel good. And that's the most powerful thing that we can do as performers. And that's the thing that you guys are hoping to do in June. So if I'm in Toronto, I promise you I'll be at your show. I encourage you all to keep practicing your songs, keep singing, keep acting, make little videos, keep yourselves busy because we need you and your positive energy now more than ever. So thank you so much to everybody for watching. Happy World Down Syndrome Day. I am sending so much love, hugs, kisses, and support from here in Los Angeles. I miss and love all of you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Stay safe.